Hey everybody, what's up? It's Troy. So I'm back on the road. Been here for a few days. This is right near Sibley, Iowa. It is the highest elevation point in Iowa. It is basically right near the Minnesota border. Minnesota is like 5 miles that way. Cornfields. And I am at Hawkeye Point. So I am painting another silo. So this silo here, with this awesome little lookout point, I'm going to be painting like a giant corn cob. So I did one previous to this down in Webster City, Iowa, which is it's like an hour and a half from here. But this little park, this is so cool. So this little park was like originally started by the local FFA, and they just kind of started it as a little park to signify the area, and then they just started raising more funds. And here, I'll turn this thing around. And so then this was a farm, and they bought the farm. They didn't buy the farm, in the one sense. But anyway, they purchased the farm and they tore down some of the houses. They put in like landscaping, stuck up, donated this little thing so they could do that, and then they took the old barn, the old quilt barn, and there's like a museum inside, and then they've got old farm equipment that you can walk and see all the farm equipment. There's like a corn thresher in there that's really cool. And then they put in the water tower later. The county did or whoever, and so then they painted that on it, which is what I put. And then they've got one of those giant chairs that you can get your picture taken now. And then the silo, they stayed on the property, and then they built the platform on it, and got a hold of me to paint it to look like a corn cob. And obviously I power washed it the last couple days, so it is clean. Oh gosh, that was a mess. So yeah, it took 2 days to power wash it. It's 55 feet tall, so 5.5 stories basically. Yeah, so I'm gonna start painting the green today. I'm doing the husk on the back. But yeah, it's really cool. Oh, here you go. Look at all the information. So yeah, here's Iowa. There's Des Moines, and then you go all the way up here, and that's where we're at, right there. Highest point. Yeah, lovely. So yes, I don't know what else to say about this. They have a lot of natural like grasses. They left all these grasses, so they have like giant blue stem, which is just beautiful. So that's this stuff. So there's just a whole bunch of that in this field. It's so lovely. I'm gonna see if I can get some seeds. I'm gonna talk to the conservation people, take care of this, like the county conservation. So I've been talking to him to see if I can take some seeds or how I could germinate some of this back home. And the other thing is, like the last couple days, they have been out here collecting and tagging butterflies in these trees. What a job. His job is to collect and tag butterflies. But they were doing that last couple days over here, and then they're taking them into schools, and the local children get to tag them, and then they kind of track them because they are on the path of whatever, the migration path. He had said that there's only 2 places in the world that the monarchs migrate to, and these go to like this one spot in Mexico, down in central Mexico, and then the other ones go to like California. So you got California monarchs and then these Mexican monarchs, basically. They're on the migration path. And then they have this little station, kind of shows you, so this stuff is all the other high points in the United States. Gosh. So like it shows you like where all the other high points in the state, each state is. Isn't that cool? So I guess it's a thing, like all the high points are kind of like a little touristy thing. And then this little gadget here is really cool. It's a weather monitor, so you can snap a photo, and I guess every high point has one of these. And that was cool because I've got that scanned in on my phone, so I can see like what the wind is like, temperature, all the things before I even come to work. So it's pretty cool. They've done a lot out here. That's north? Oh, I thought like that was north. Anyway, they've done a lot out here in just a short amount of time. This was like since, they said like 2007, 2008, something like that. This is going to draw people in because you can see from the interstate coming through. I've already met people. I met a couple from Pakistan. I met a carload of girls that were here from France. They're from Paris. They were coming through. There's a couple from Vermont. It's just wild, you know. I didn't really realize like this was a thing, but gosh, once I get a big corn cob up here, it's gonna be crazy. So yeah, so I'm here today. I'm gonna put the green on it, get the husk done. Actually, I want to get to painting because it's not really breezy right now, and the winds pick up pretty bad during the day. So I'm gonna spray. So I'm gonna get to work. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. That's the thing. So I'll be here for probably a week, and yeah, so I'll just keep posting updates and stuff. But yeah, it's lovely out here. They have walking paths through the grasses. I mean, this is, I love my job, y'all. Oh, they have pokeberries over there. There's a bunch of pokeberries. What is it, Joe Peaweed or whatever this, Joe Peaweed. Yeah, cool. It's a really cool place. Come visit. Come visit. Take a picture and send it to me once this is done. All right. See you guys.